Guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're gonna finish up. We're gonna do some cleanup on the last couple of missions for the Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans and Pride of the Wicked Bloodline event. They added a bunch of missions with Part 3 along with the last two stages that we can take down. Even though I previously have no items the first two stages, I believe there's now a no item run mission and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and take a look. So there's 4 missions that we have to accomplish here. I believe one of them you get for beating all missions though. So there's actually 3 missions we have to do, and I believe all 3 were added with Part 3 and the new stages. Let's go ahead and take a look. So this, of course, is, again, what I would say is a very controversial event. I was also pretty worried about it, but I think now that all the stages are out, I actually really like this event. I like the design of a lot of the stages. In particular, I really like this stage. A lot of people complain, but, I mean, people complain about everything, right? Like, I've been around this community for years, man. I know how it is, right? I think all these stages are pretty easy to beat with just a couple of attempts, right? It's not pay to win at all. You could beat all these stages without any of the new LRs, so it's really not that bad. It's not. You could try all you want to, but dude, it's not that bad. All the stages can be beat without the new symbol units. So we have the 6 stages. So of course, stage 1 we can only do the Goku Family Namekian. This one, Wicked Bloodline Special Pose. This one is Movie Heroes, Artificial Life Form, Movie Heroes and Super Saiyans, and Movie Boss and Terrifying Conquerors for that last one. So what we want to accomplish is all the missions. So I believe this is one of the new ones that came in that we have to do. So we have to beat stage 1 without using a support item. That won't be too tough. You also have to beat stage 1 with Final Form Cooler, and then also the Super Saiyan Goku on stage 2, okay? We have to do stage 2 without a support item. That's also one we're gonna have to do. Then for stage 3, you just have to beat all the stage once, and you get all the missions, okay? Stage 4, you have to beat it once, then once using only super attacks. Additional normals are okay. You just have to make sure you do only supers. And then you have to beat stage 4 with all the free-to-play type metal coolers on the team. This is also one of the new missions they just added in. Okay, perfect. Stage 5, you just have to clear it and then clear within 4 turns. I did that on my no-item run. And then for stage 6, you have to beat it and then beat it within 5 turns. I also did that with my no-item run. Okay, cool. So we just have to, here's what we're going to do for this video. We have to beat stage 1 with no items, stage 2 with no items, and then we have to beat stage 4 with the free-to-play metal coolers. Okay, let's go and jump in. Shouldn't be too bad. Again, I know, people have been very upset about this event, but I do like it, right? I think, because this is sort of a companion to, they did missions for the Broly Red Zone, and then we also had missions for the Omega Red Zone, and we have the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone. Like, I just think there's a lot of good here. Okay, so this is what, Goku Family and Super Saiyan? I actually could just put these bad boys on here then. Where are they? Where's Goku and Vegeta? We can't, because we can only use... What is it in the first one? Goku Family or Namekian? Okay, so we can't use that. I think we'll just rock. Do I want to use Pan? I don't think I do. Who do we have here? So the final phase cooler is AGL. So a tech character probably would be ideal. Yeah, I guess we will use Pan. Yeah, let's use Pan. This is the team I got the no item run with the first time we did it. So let's just go ahead and do this again. So again, like, I get the frustration with the event and stuff like that, but it's like deceptive, right? It's not actually like you have to pull like the new shiny LRs or you can't compete. I, again, would be pretty much on board with a lot of people if it was, in fact, that, right? Where it's like, okay, you didn't pull the new LRs, you didn't get Carnival Goku, you didn't get, Cooler and stuff like that, well, you're cocked, you can't beat it. If that was the case, right, I do, like, I totally get where people are coming from, but I've seen a lot of creative strategies. You can nuke the last couple of stages, and you can't say it's like, oh, well, people just figured out some loophole, like, because that's not the case. Because stage 4, you can't bring Super Baby 2, who's a nuking leader. So specifically that stage, they didn't want people to nuke it. But the last couple stages, the really tough ones, they didn't mind, right? They let people nuke those stages, with the Piccolo from the Metal Cooler movie and stuff like that. So I think that the event is fine, man. I could understand, some of the frustrations and stuff like that, but It's all content that is dropped in Dokkan history. I feel like people always get really mad at the start, right? That happens every single time. Super Battle Road. What's funny is people were definitely upset when Easy A's first dropped, but I feel like people weren't as upset because beating it, you know, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku on release was really strong, right? Like, it was just so surprising. Wow, like, oh, this is crazy, right? But people definitely, I think, were a little upset. Of all the events that you want to scream maybe were pay to win, I do probably think that the first EZA was probably the most pay to win, right? Because if you didn't have Angel Gold and Frieza, who was not on a banner when Goku dropped, you were not really getting it done, right? Like that, I think that was actually pay to win, right? Wow, we got a really nice turn right here. We were able to get a lot of orbs for Goku and Gohan, so we're looking good here. Cool, cool, cool. Again, I've mentioned the story several times. I was around when Super Battle Road first dropped. I was, you know, this is before I really begun super mega wailing on everything, though. I did manage to beat one of the stages the first day Super Battle Road dropped. Yeah, one of the stages, right? I remember it was actually because in UI Goku, this is before his Dokkan Awakening, he, I believe, 5 dodged a super attack, and then I was able to win. I got a win in the Super Battle Road stage, right? It was very exciting. And I remember specifically people on the Reddit going crazy. The game is over. What are they doing? Right? This happens every single time they drop content, man. Earlier this year, people were losing their marbles over Red Zone, right? Like, this always happens. It's not a big deal. I would actually argue with people that this event, they did a great... It is immaculately designed because of the fact that it's very tough, but it can be done without the summonable characters. So, again, I think they did an outstanding job, and I'm not backing down from that. You know, just because everyone goes, no, it's bad, that doesn't mean it's actually bad, and it's not. Oof. No. Are you serious? That's not fun. Are you? Dude, come on. My God. Okay. We ended up with not the greatest rotation right here. The only thing with using the Goku and Gohan team right here, I do have to absolutely ensure that Goku gets a super attack, and we'll be okay right here. Pan will be able to do a lot of damage here. But because Cooler has type advantage on the Goku and Gohan exchange unit, we have to make sure that that character gets a super attack. Tech Ultimate Gohan doesn't actually need the super. That's not a big deal, but but Goku and Gohan do, right? All right, so let's go ahead and do this again. We just got to make sure we get our 6 orbs for Goku and Gohan. We should be able to get a super for Pan and Goku and Gohan, though, for sure. Right? Can we? Maybe we can't. Huh. No, if I do this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. I guess we could die here. If Cooler supers Goku. If Cooler supers Goku and Goku doesn't dodge it, I think we could die. And I would be a little bit frustrated because then it's like, alright, now we gotta just hop right back in and just not get super attacked in slot 3 right there. If we make it to the next turn, we're gonna kill him, right, pretty easily. Okay, Cooler dodged that, that's fine. He hasn't supered. Oh, you better not, dude. Super Tech Ultimate Gohan for me. Please be a deer. Do not make me have to jump right back in. Dude, don't you dare. That's all right. Goku's going to dodge, man. He's dodging. Of course. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, super him. Let's see how this works out for you, buddy. No, too bad. He actually did a decent amount of damage right there. Okay. We're definitely going to live, though. I don't think this Goku would die just from a normal attack. We do have All in the Family activated, right? So we're not going to die just from a normal, even if he would have gotten hit right there. Oh, we can revive, actually. Okay. Here, let's go ahead and pop the active skill. We'll do very impressive damage to Cooler. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's dead. Okay, cool. All right, well, there we go. So there is the first stage done. Again, now we just have to hop into stage 2, and then we have to finish it out with stage 4, just with all the free-to-play metal coolers. Yeah, but like stage 4 was one when stage 4 first dropped, people were having a lot of difficulties with it, but now all these free-to-play metal coolers have EZ8, so it's even easier, right? If, you know, for whatever reason you're really struggling to beat some of these stages, which, I mean, can't possibly be the case, because, you know, I'm seeing clips of people beating these with just a friend STR Piccolo, the EZA one, And a lot of people reply like, oh, there's so many of those Piccolos on the friends list. I mean, yeah, I agree, the friends list sucks, but like, you're on Twitter, you couldn't just like ask someone like, hey, could you set that Piccolo as your friendly to nab me? Right? Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I think that would be a solution, and then you'd be able to beat it. Sure, the best solution would be the friend system doesn't suck balls. I'm not arguing with that one, but I don't think it's that tough to just add one person, they set Piccolo, and then you'll be able to get it done, right? Okay, so this stage 2, Wicked Bloodline and Special Pose. What is Goku? He's physical? Let's just bring Metal Cooler here. Instead of... Oh my god, Fraud Power Frieza. Yeah, goodbye. No, sir. We are not bringing that piece of shit. That's not happening. Let's get LR Metal Cooler in here. Actually, no, let's do this. Then bring you. We want AGL Metal Cooler as well, probably, yeah? Yeah, let's bring... No, this is good. Oh my god, yeah, so we have 2 additions from when this stage first dropped in part 1, right? We have EZA STR Cooler, and we have LR Metal Cooler. Both are gonna... Yeah, this is... I think this will be a little bit free right here. Okay, sure, Goku and Gohan. I remember when I did my first run on this, it was... Oh, what is this rotation, dude? Please, can I breathe? My god. What is this? Come on, dude. Okay, sure. God damn it. One of these days, I don't... So, like, opening rotations can be very frustrating. I just hate this. I just wish that they could do something to where you don't end up with the leader and the friend leader in the same rotation. It happens to me every single run. Right, I think opening rotations, I wouldn't really be raging if it just was in a way where you wouldn't get this constantly, because it can be a very, very, very annoying thing to deal with. Does this get nullified? Dude, it's actually unbelievable how often I've seen this nullification by LR Metal Cooler right here. I feel like I get it every video with him, man. What the hell? Okay, sure. Now, we know LR Tech Gogeta, the reason no one ever sees his is because his condition is ass, right? You have to transform, so it's got to be turn 4 or later. Then he has to ATB Super. Then you have to receive the super attack. Just a terrible condition. I think Kid Buu, the reason I've never really seen his is probably because I haven't used... Like, in most of 2022, I've not used STR Kid Buu, right? Because he hasn't had a legitimate team. I mean, you could probably make... STR Kid Buu, I bet you, is good on EZA Cooler's team, though. Goku is dead. Goodbye, Goku. See you later, pal. Bye, Playboy. Yeah, there, Goku. How you gonna do against this, buddy? But yeah, Kid Buu. Once Kid Buu gets a very strong 200%, Kid Buu will be cooking. That unit will be so good under a good 200% lead. I think Kid Buu is gonna look pretty good even under EZA STR Cooler's team, if you want to run. And I do think it's legitimate. I think you could probably pretty easily no item. I think all 19, yeah, there's 19 red zone stages. You could no item all 19 red zone stages, I think, with easy STR Cooler's team. Wow, this is crazy. We had LR Golden Frieza in slot 7, huh? Okay, let's do this. We'll do this. Yeah, that's actually... This rotation worked out perfectly. Remember that LR Golden Frieza is actually a great character to get in slot 7. Because that means... Oh, there's a super attack dodge. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, please listen to me. Don't be scared to put dodge on your characters, right? Don't listen to people who tell you dodge is worthless and shit like that. I feel like every single video, those people get proven wrong, right? You know, dodge can be very helpful. If they're going to drop difficult content, you know, content that is hard to beat, right? Like, you actually have to spend a couple of tries to beat it. Any amounts of dodge, you dodge a super attack. Even some of these big bosses can do 100,000 damage per normal. One dodge can actually save you and win. Do not be scared to put dodge in your characters. Do not listen to these people who, you know, oh my god, dodge, he's so stupid. They're just flat out wrong. They're flat out wrong. They have no idea what they're talking about. It's like, you don't... you know, there's challenges for beating it with no items. They're dropping red zone stages and difficult stages where they're limiting your items, right? Like, you want to give yourself as much of a chance as possible. This dude is out of here. Okay, bye. Well, this was tough. No, it wasn't. No. I feel like doing this one, stage 2 with no items, this is going to be a joke for even the freest free-to-play player, right? Because, you know, you just bring a friend LR Final Form Cooler, and yeah, that's what happens there. See you later, bozo. Alright, so that was pretty easy. Okay, so there's that mission done. So we got the first stage done, no items. The second stage done, no items. Now we have to go jump into stage 4, and we just essentially have to bring the full Metal Cooler team, and that will get us all of the missions done, and thus we can get the unique title as well. The Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans, Pride of the Wicked Bloodline. I just wish that they would actually give, like, some sort of... Like, the title itself is cool, but I wish there was a bit more to it, right? Like, I wish it actually would give, like, stats, or give, like, a huge, like, power level bonus just by itself or something like that. Would be pretty cool. Okay, so we have to bring specifically the free-to-play Metal Coolers here. So, these guys right here. Yep, just exactly like this, right? It's the actual, specifically the free-to-play type Metal Coolers. Yeah. Which we have all 5 right here, okay? Because remember, this is not one of the free-to-play type Metal Coolers. This is just a free-to-play Metal Cooler right here. Okay, this should be pretty easy. All we have to do is beat it with this. I have already no item this stage on video. Just to make sure we get our W right here, I think I probably will bring Whis and an Icarus. And then we'll just ensure that we get our W. You know what? I might as well just bring... this as well. I don't usually bust these out, but we could rock this as well. I'm gonna do a separate video, like sort of for the cooler support memory, right? The cooler's cold remark, but this is easily one of the best support memories in the game. I mean, the best support memories in the game are the ones that give you the permanent buffs. Those are far and away just like the strongest stuff you can bring. Because you get these permanent buffs, and you're just, you're off to the races with some of these big characters. These support memories give you an extreme bonus to your stats, right? Like, I definitely saw that when I was using the Ginyu Force theme for some of these missions. It can be very impressive. Okay, so let's just do this. I do want to make sure you get a super attack right there. And a lot of orbs, which you probably don't need. I will pop a Whis right here as well. Let's just go all out, right? Just get this done very quickly. This is another one that probably shouldn't be too tough for players to beat, even the freest of free-to-play players, because after all of these, the free-to-play Metal Coolers have gotten their EZAs, they're now a lot stronger, right? Like these characters can actually be competitive, these free-to-play Metal Coolers. So if you either have the Int LR Metal Cooler Army, maybe you have EZA AGL Metal Cooler, right? Or, I mean, you could even use one of the free-to-play type Metal Coolers and get away with it, right? Because they all at least give 77% of stats. And then as long as you're just bringing a friend LR Metal Cooler, you'll definitely be A-okay, right? Because the friend LR Metal Cooler is still going to be giving you the 200% leader skill. By the way, another run where we get the friend lead and the lead in the same turn. You know, what a shock, huh? I'm so surprised. Okay, so we need to make sure right here, the AGL Metal Cooler needs to get 3 Rainbow Orbs. AGL Metal Cooler getting 3 Rainbow Orbs gives him an additional 20% chance to dodge, which is pretty important right here. We do have a Whis up right here. And of course, they all are being buffed by the Cooler's Cold Remark support memory as well. Okay, so we should be good. I doubt I needed to use items for this, but I just wanted to be sort of on the safe side for this run right here. I guess if Goku did a super right here. Nah, I mean, we have the Whis up anyway. The attack stats by the free-to-play Coolers, like, I'll kind of take them for all the different abilities that they're able to rock, too. Like, this is fine. Sure. Okay, pretty good. And now we should be good here. I think LR Metal Cooler can sort of finish things off with us. Yep. Perfect. So, there we go. Okay, so now we can go ahead and beat this. And we will just, I guess, grab the unique title. we got this animation 3 times in the video. All right, man. Sure. I... Whatever, man. He nullifies like crazy. Remember that Fusion Zamasu also has one of those. But his is a super attack counter and not a nullification. That's one of the important things about that, right? Alright, see you later, Goku and Vegeta. Perfect. Okay, so the STR cool will finish it off. Alright, so let's get this title. The other thing, too, about this event, man, I don't know if I've seen people talking about this, but the rewards for this event really are quite good, right? Besides the unique title. I mean, I'm looking at all the stones. How many stones are you getting? You must get a stone for clearing each stage, right? Yeah, 1 stone. So you get stone for each stage. That's 6 stones. Let's see. I want to show all this in a second. We'll see how many stones this event actually gives. And then there's the final missions done. We got it with all the free-to-play coolers right there. And then there is the actual title. Okay. So let's head back. Let's accept all of the missions, and then let's go take a look at the title. I guess I'll put the title on, right? It's, you know, the special title, but I feel like everyone can get the title even free-to-play. Like, it's not like it's even really that big of a deal, right? It's pretty easy to get, I think. Okay, so we can go ahead and grab all these. Sure. A bunch of more missions, tickets. There's a sticker. I'll take that, sure. A bunch more stones. I'm not complaining about that. All right, let's head up here. Let's go ahead and set the new title for, again, Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans and Pride of the Wicked Bloodline. So right up here. I believe this one right here. This is for doing the daily Roshi event 300 times. I got to be getting close to that. Any day now, I should be unlocking that. Let's see. There it is. Yep, so there's that one. And then all the other titles and stuff like that we've already got all cleared out. Okay, perfect. So let's head back up. And we will throw the bad boy on. Bam, there we go. Cool, sure, I'll take it. I guess hopefully they put more of these sort of like unique, cool little titles in there, right? Like it's got the different colors and stuff like that, sure. But it either, I think, could give you extra power level, like, you know, a huge chunk, like 50,000 or something like that, right? Just by obtaining it. Or even give stats increases to characters. I really wish they would do that. I feel like it would be a really nice change. Okay, so there's that. And then the final thing I want to do, how many stones does this event give, right? So we get 6 from just doing the stages. Then we're at 8, 10, 12, 14, 17. Okay. And then 18, 19, 21, 24 stones, 26, 28, 31, 34, 38, 41, 45, 55 stones. And then all these other rewards and stuff like that, all the equips, all the Kais. Pretty good. I like the event, man. I'm sorry. I think this was a good event, a nice, rewarding event. Not the easiest shit in the world. You know, you do have to do a couple of tries, but it's just a couple of tries, man. It's the event is not the worst thing they've ever released if it takes you 5 attempts to beat. I'm sorry. Let me know what y'all think, though. Please tell me how wrong I am. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.